Black Bear Wilderness area today. Today we are, it's Saturday, October 2025, and well, we're going to go see what we can see. And of course, we're going to collect my footage. Yeah, that's kind of a priority. So, yeah, we're going to do that. And yeah, I'm typically working a market on Saturday. However, well, things just kind of happened and I have the day off. So, um, that being said, here we are. I know you guys are anxious to come with me, although I'm really not even clear of the parking lot yet. I will try not to move too quickly or spin this camera around too much because I know how aggravating that can be. Look at this tree, you guys. It's got all kinds of stuff growing on it, and it fell, but it fell against this other tree, which is curious enough that, well, it's still alive because I still see green up there. However, it's like leaning into this other tree instead of the other tree pushing it. Very, very curious. Alligator mating season. Yeah, that already happened. I don't think that's still going on in mid-October, but well, I don't know. Maybe they just forgot to take the sign down. I don't know. So I'm trying not to be too loud to disturb the nature of where we are, which is actually the nature. Yeah, although there are a lot of people here who are not quiet, and I like to look in the stream beds here for footprints, although I don't see any. It is still pretty wet down there, and that's a good thing for us because when the park is wet, I'm not sure what that is. Something somebody left. If it's still there on my return trip, I'll grab it and toss it in the trash because at this point, that's really all it is. And look at all this pig activity here. How the ground is all trampled down. And I hear a family coming up behind me. Wow, look at all this pig activity. Maybe you guys can't see it, but I can notice it pretty well. Yep. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm just looking at how the pigs are tearing this place up.
Oh yeah, in the back it's way worse.
Oh, I know. I do know that. And here's more pig activity here. Huh, look at this vine here. Huh? Can you guys see that green vine right there? That's so huh. Yeah, it's really kind of cool how it grows up like that. It just lifts us off. But yeah, we saw a pig over here last week. Well, last I don't know. It's probably been a couple of weeks. Seems like it hasn't been that long though. But you know, days are really going. Good morning, sir. The days are really moving. And yeah, not seeing too much moving around in the woods today. I don't hear a lot. I think we're in the transition right now between the nighttime and the daytime. I think sometimes there's actually an overlap, and then sometimes there's a gap, and I think we're in a gap today. Whereas the nighttime full fauna have gone to bed a little early, and the daytime guys are sleeping in. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we're still on the boardwalk. We actually haven't even made it out onto the trail yet. And look at this before the this boardwalk was up. They had arrows pointing the trail out. Wow, that must have been back in the 80s. Man, look at that. There's a giant hole down there. I'm sure it's an armadillo hole. We'll go check it out. Good morning.
Good morning. Don't jump. It's not worth it.
I'd have to jump 5 or 6 times to really make it worthwhile. Yep, and here's the hole I was telling you guys that I just saw. Oop, let's get off the trail here. I'll get off the boardwalk and get on the trail. But here's the hole I was talking about, and it looks pretty fresh. A couple of days maybe. Wow, this really goes down in there. I don't see anybody home, but look at all of this. I'm guessing it was created by a armadillo, and there's a branch covering this hole, which is probably, well, the same armadillo, I imagine. They dig their holes, and they use it a little bit, and then they wander off and they just leave it. Their holes become homes for a bunch of other animals, which is here in Florida we have burrowing owls. I don't know if we have any here in the Black Bear, but I mean, possums, snakes, armadillos. Well, of course armadillos, they dug it, but other armadillos may use it. I don't think they're so bougie that they wouldn't use someone else's home, but you never know. Man, the woods are really quiet today. Don't hear any frogs chirping. No bears playing their loud music. Nothing. I'm trying to watch out for these roots so I don't go tumbling and you guys don't go flying. Here come some more hikers. I hear them walking around. Ooh, something up there. I'm going to hazard a guess that it's a squirrel. Yeah, here come some hikers. Good morning. I agree. It's cool, isn't it? Did you guys see anything interesting today?
Pigs.
Just a bunch of boars? Cool. Thank you. Here's an old game trail. I hear something happening over there. Yeah, look at how the ground's torn up here. That looks like squirrel though. And judging by the stuff happening in the trees, I'm gonna guess it's a lot of squirrel activity here. Maybe not a lot of squirrels in general, but one very busy squirrel. Good morning. Yeah, I'm hoping that my phone doesn't overheat today. I have it out of the holder. I have my microphone plugged in, and I think if anything, we're going to just run out of battery before anything else happens. It's beautiful out today. It's like 75 degrees out, and in the canopy, under the canopy, it's actually cooler. And just judging by my lazy gait, that I'm not in any particular hurry today. I love the smell of the woods. Yes, I do. You know, growing up on Long Island, New York, people think, "Oh, New York, yeah, you're from the city." Nope. No, the city is but one tiny part of New York. And on Long Island, no bears. I don't remember seeing any coyotes. No poisonous snakes. It was actually not a bad place to grow up. I think the biggest problem. Here comes some more hikers. I'm going to wait for them to go by before I go collect my footage. The biggest problem we had out on Long Island was ticks. Yeah, I'm just going to point it at this open water here. Maybe an otter will swim by. Yeah, here come the hikers. I don't know if you can hear them. Hi guys. I was wait. All right, I was waiting for you to pass, so I didn't get you on camera.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I know some people are funny about that. Oh. Well, I'm seeing a bunch of water over there. I'm not even sure if I can get to my camera today. And look at this. These logs have been moved. They're not nearly as high as they were. Look at how the ground's all torn up here. Yeah, we may have some pigs out here today. Oh man, I didn't check. Okay. Whew. I was wondering if I had my memory cards. Yeah, it's a little wet over here today. And as you guys know, or may not know, if you've ever seen Time with D 9025, that's my wife. She's the one that actually talked me into getting some waterproof boots for this hike. And yeah, you hear the barking dogs, and oh geez, the mosquitoes are already bad. Okay, so let me and I hear people out on the trail there, and I can actually see them moving. But I'm going to see if I can come over here. And the way you see all this, like somebody was over here messing with my camera, which is always a possibility. You guys, hang on a second while I try to do this without going for an unintentional swim. 860. Looking for the key number. That's not it. Nope. Nope. Huh. Hang on. I'm a looking. This looks like it. Okay. Let's give it a shot. And bingo. Mosquitoes are getting me. But I'm doing this for you guys, so yeah. That's just how that is. And look at all this water down here, man. I'll clean off my solar panel. Wow, these mosquitoes are on me. They're on me like me on cheesecake. Okay. Let's turn this guy off so I can collect my Memory card. Man, there's a bunch of loud people out here today. Please plug out card. I am going to plug out my card. Well, hopefully that doesn't mean there's a problem with it. Okay, guys, I need 2 hands to do this, so I'm going to have to put you down. So what I'm going to do is put you guys over here to watch me plug out my card, as it says, if I can. Not sure if I can do this. Yep. Okay. Hopefully it won't fall. Get out my new one. Pull out the old one. Yeah, I don't understand why this is so difficult. But I'm trying to pull it out and not drop it in the water. As soon as I get it out, I put it in my little holder so it doesn't get lost or dropped or eaten by a bear, which, while possible, it's not very probable, but you just never know. Okay, let's see what we got going on here now. Please plug out card. I don't know why it's telling me to do that. Okay, let's plug it back in, see what happens. Well, seems to be okay now. What we're going to do is format the card. I did this one formatting it and it didn't pick up anything. So, what's that? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to put this back onto, please plug out card. Huh. All right, let's try it again. Wow, these mosquitoes are getting bad out here. They must be hungry. You know what? I'm just going to try a different card. See what happens. I'll try one of my newer cards. Sorry, guys. If you see me twitching, it's from the mosquitoes. All right, I replaced the card. Let's see what happens. Let this guy reset. You okay so far? Format this guy. Please wait. Okay. Mode. Memory card error. Well, how can there be an error? I think it's just my camera is going out, guys. One more time. Take out the memory card. Maybe because the internal components got wet. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let me check to make sure it's not locked. You know, these memory cards have a lock on them, which I'm actually really not sure why, but I guess I can understand it. Oh, yeah, this is not a fun part here. Turn it back on, see what happens. Memory card error. Okay, let's format it. See if that takes it out. It did. Okay. I believe we're set. So it says. Grab my keys. Okay, here I am. Okay. So we'll continue on our way. I think maybe I'm due for some new trail cams. Yeah, this is all new. All of this stuff here. Sorry, just adjusting. Okay, that was one. And we got about a mile to go to get to the next one. Boy, these mosquitoes are just on me today. Yep. That's the thing sometimes, though, in the wet season. Just don't stop or you'll become the buffet. How long have I been on? Wow. Been on almost 23 minutes already. Do you know what I'm going to do, though, guys? I'm going to leave you now, and I'll pop back on if anything interesting happens.